Hey YouTubians, it's Tony here from We Try Anything, channel likes try anything so you don't have to. Today's video is going to be a tutorial video about how to use the Casio TRW-10. What I've done, I've time coded this video as well, just so if you do own this watch or you do want to find out how to use this watch, I've also time coded certain elements of this watch that I believe that you may find useful. So the first thing to show you is, or the first thing to talk about is the actual display. Now this watch has 3 metal outer pushers, and it also has a recess pusher which allows you to adjust certain elements of this watch. The pusher down to the bottom left allows you to select the modes and stuff like that, and also the top right hand corner allows you to operate various modes that this watch has. Now to talk about the display, what you've got 2 graphic elements going on here, which this one measures what would be every second going up to 5 seconds, and then it'll start going down every second for 5 seconds. And this watch also has what will be a minute display on the sub dial, so obviously as you can see it's going up as the seconds transpire. Below that, what you've got is the actual date window, which you have the month, you have the day within the month, you have the day of the week. Underneath the actual date window you have the time, or what would be the current mode window. So in this instance you've got the hour, you've got the minute, and you've got the second. And underneath that you have whether you've got the football timer activated, whether you've got the alarm activated, or you've got the hourly signal activated below. And that will be represented by what will be a little piece of graphic or a little block or a little black block going on here, which will appear to the right of these actual words going on here. The first thing I'm going to show you how to do is to adjust the date and time within the Casio TRW-10. It's easily done by just pressing this recess button going on here, and if you press it, what you'll notice is the actual seconds will start to flash. And if you want to adjust the seconds or reset them, you press that. Now anything over what would be 30 seconds, it adds a value of 1 to the minute, and anything under 30 seconds it just resets the seconds going on here. And that was done by pressing what would be the start stop button or the bottom right hand button going on here. To move it onto the hours, you press this button to the bottom left hand corner, and then you can go up the hours by pressing the bottom right hand button again. And as you can see, I'm within the what would be the afternoon time, so you've got a little P going on here. But if it is in 24-hour mode, this would be marked as 1700 hours, as it were. So just bear that in mind, and there won't be any P activated. So just go up to the time. So let's just do it what the current time is, which is 11:04 AM at the time of recording, which is easily done. And if I want to just move it onto the minutes, you keep your finger down, and what it will do is it accelerate through the time. As you can see here, we just get to 04, or what would probably be just 03. So it just goes on to 04 now. And there you go. And then if you want to adjust the date, so for example we have what will be the 9th, so if I move it on to, say for example, the 10th, 11th or 12th, but I'll pop it back to what would be the 9th month, which will be September. And then you can move it on to what would be the date within the month, then the day within the week, and that's it really. It's as easily done as that. Now the next mode to show you how to use would be what this watch is really about, is the football countdown timer. Now if you press the mode button, it will take you to what would be the countdown timer, and as you can see the graphic display shows you 3/4 of what will be an hour listed here, or the 45 minutes. And just to activate it, you just press the start stop, and as you can see it's starting to count down, and you will get that little graphic piece there next to football just to say that you are on the mode and it is activated. And that's it really. It just starts counting down, and when it gets to 45 minutes the alarm should sound. So if I want to stop that, you just press stop and then reset. It resets it back to the 45 minutes. Now this watch also features what will be a countdown timer. Now this countdown timer will go up to what will be 60 minutes. So to find the countdown timer, when you're in the actual football countdown timer mode, you just press what would be the adjust button here, and this will take you to what will be just the normal countdown timer. Now to activate or to amend the countdown timer, it goes up in terms of minutes. So that's the start and stop, which is easily done, and reset. But if you want to change the amount of time that it's been counted down from, You just press this, and what you'll notice is that the actual graphic display will go up just to indicate how far within the minutes you are looking to do the countdown timer from. And if I want to do it for 23 minutes, I just kept, or say if I want to do it for half an hour, then I just keep pressing that until it gets to 30, and as you can see, the graphic display goes up to half the actual, what would be the full display in itself, and you just press start stop, and as you can see, it starts to go down. The actual, every 5 seconds it starts indicating going on here, but as you can see, the timer is moving, and that just indicates the amount of time that you are counting down from. So it's very easy to operate. So if I stop that and then just press that, and then obviously if you want to just reset it back to 0, if you don't want to use it or anything like that, you just keep your finger on that button there, and as you can see, it'll advance up to 0. Now the next mode to talk about is the stopwatch. Now this stopwatch it is a simplistic stopwatch in its operation. So let's first of all do start and stop. So you press this button here which says start and stop, and as you can see, the time is advancing. So if you want to stop it, press it again. Press that to reset it, the top right hand button. Now if you want to do a split time, you press start stop to start the actual elapsed time, and then you press reset, and as you can see, there is a split time going on here. Even though the actual time indicators are flashing, it is still measuring an elapsed time. To release the split time, you just press that, and as you can see, the elapsed time is still showing as it were. We're at 17 seconds, as is the graphic display. And if you want to stop it, you press start stop and then just reset it, which will be like that. And also this watch would be featuring what would be first and second finish times, which is as easily done as pressing start stop. So if you've got 2 runners within a race and you want to see what time each of the runners finishes, as long as you've got the actual stopwatch moving on, you press the split, and then that will give you an indication of what will be the first time that the runner gets through the finish, as it were, the finish line. If you want to see what time the second runner gets through the finish time, you press start stop, and then you press split again, and then that would be the second finish time of what would be your second runner. And that's it really. That's all that there is to this stopwatch. So if I just clear it off, and it's as easily reset as that. The next mode is what would be your alarm. Now to activate or to adjust the alarm, it's as easily done by pressing the adjust button, and as you can see straight away, the actual hour is flashing, and what you will notice is that the alarm is activated and is indicated by what would be the little alarm piece going on down here. So again, like I've shown you with the timekeeping mode, you can just adjust the actual time so it goes up within the hours. So as you can see, this 24-hour that it's showing you here. So let's set it for 7:30 in the morning. Oh, I've gone too far. So if I keep my finger pressed back down, so as you can see, 7 o'clock, and then I move it onto the actual minutes, and you can see it's going up to what would be 7:30. That's it, and it's as easily done as that. So if I just press what would be the just button again to stop it, and if I want to turn off the alarm or turn on the hourly signal, you press this top right hand button to turn off the alarm but turn on the hourly signal. Press it again to have both the alarm activated and the hourly signal, and then press it one more time just to turn it off, and there you go. And that's it really on the actual Casio TRW-10. In terms of the 24-hour, I didn't really cover that, but let's see if I can just, yeah, as you can see, as long as you've got it, it doesn't indicate that you are doing 24-hour, but you can, once you see in the afternoon, pressing that button down the bottom right hand corner will allow you to adjust it so it is 12 or 24 hours. So in this instance, you've got it on PM. If I press it again, it will be in the 24-hour mode. So if I just adjust the time, say for 1 or 2 o'clock, as you can see, 24-hour, 12-hour, 24-hour. So that's how you adjust it so it works within a 24-hour or 12-hour format. And there you go. As I say, that is it really. It is quite a simplistic watch. There is some very nice features to this watch, and if you are looking for what would be a classic Casio vintage watch to wear, then you can't go wrong with the TRW-10. So I hope this tutorial has helped you, and if it has, then please click on the like button. It always helps the channel. If you want to see more videos coming from the We Try Anything channel coming soon, click on the subscription button below. And thank you for watching this video, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye.